Imagine you're driving down the highway, music playing, thinking about your day. You come up to your exit, you press the brake pedal. And it feels soft, spongy, it goes closer to the floor than it should. Your heart jumps into your throat. You press harder, pumping the pedal, and finally, thankfully, the car slows down. That feeling of panic. That moment where your safety is suddenly in question is something no driver ever wants to experience, and it all comes down to one of the most critical systems in your car, your brakes. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that could literally save your life: why your brakes fail and the 15 best ways to avoid it. We're not just going to scare you. We're going to empower you with the knowledge to keep you, your passengers, and your car safe on the road. So whether you're a new driver or have been behind the wheel for decades, stick around. And before we dive in, do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. You won't want to miss this. Brake failure rarely happens out of the blue. It's almost always a gradual process, a cry for help from your car that gets ignored. Let's break down the most common culprits. 1. Brake fluid leaks. This is public enemy number one. Your brakes are a hydraulic system. Brake fluid is the lifeblood that transfers the force from your foot on the pedal to the brake calipers at the wheels. If that fluid leaks out from a cracked hose, a worn seal, or a corroded brake line, you lose pressure, and without pressure, you lose your brakes. 2. Worn-out brake pads and rotors. This is the most common form of brake failure, though it's really a failure to maintain. Pads and rotors are consumable items like tires. They wear down over time. Ignore the squealing and grinding sounds, and eventually you'll be grinding metal on metal, leading to massively increased stopping distances and severe damage. 3. Brake fade. This happens when your brakes overheat, usually from aggressive driving, constant hard braking, or driving down a long, steep mountain pass. The excessive heat causes the brake fluid to boil, creating air bubbles. Since air compresses and fluid doesn't, your pedal becomes spongy and ineffective. 4. Master cylinder failure. This is the heart of your brake hydraulic system. If the master cylinder's seals fail internally, it can't build or maintain pressure, causing the brake pedal to sink slowly to the floor when you hold it down. 5. Contamination. Water, dirt, or even oil can get on your brake rotors or into the fluid. Water in the fluid can lower its boiling point, leading to fade. Oil or grease on the rotors prevents the pads from gripping, making your brakes feel slippery and weak. Understanding why brakes fail is the first step. Now, let's get into the 15 actionable tips to make sure it never, ever happens to you. Alright, let's get into the meat of it. Here are the 15 best practices for brake safety. Number 1. Listen to your car. The squeal and the grind, your car talks to you. A high-pitched squeal when you brake is usually a built-in wear indicator on the brake pads telling you they're getting low. If you ignore that, it turns into a deep, grinding growl or grind. That's the sound of metal backing plate grinding into your metal rotor. This is expensive, dangerous, and an immediate fix. Never ignore unusual noises. Number 2. Feel your brake pedal. Pay attention to how the pedal feels. Is it soft or spongy? Does it vibrate or pulsate when you brake? Does it feel harder than usual? Any change in pedal feel is a sign something is changing in the brake system. A spongy pedal often means air in the lines. A vibrating pedal usually means warped rotors. Number 3. Get regular brake inspections. This is non-negotiable. Most reputable shops will check your brake pads for free during a tire rotation or oil change. Get them inspected at least once a year or every 12,000 miles. A quick visual inspection can spot problems long before they become emergencies. Number 4. Change your brake fluid. This is the most ignored maintenance item. Brake fluid is hygroscopic, meaning it absorbs moisture from the air over time. This moisture leads to corrosion inside your brake lines, calipers, and master cylinder, and it lowers the fluid's boiling point. Flush and replace your brake fluid every 2 to 3 years or as specified in your owner's manual. It's cheap insurance. Number 5. Address problems immediately. If you notice a leak, look for a clear or slightly yellow fluid on the ground inside your wheels, a change in pedal feel, or a new noise. Don't wait. A small $200 repair can quickly turn into a $1,000 plus repair if you ignore it. Brakes are not the place to procrastinate. Number 6. Use quality parts. When you do need to replace brakes, don't just go for the absolute cheapest option. Cheap, no-name brake pads can wear out faster, produce more dust, and offer worse stopping power. Invest in quality OEM, original equipment manufacturer, or reputable aftermarket parts. Your safety is worth the extra $30. Number 7. Brake in your new brakes properly. This is a huge one people miss. After getting new pads and rotors installed, you need to bed them in. This means a series of moderate stops to transfer an even layer of pad material onto the rotor surface. This prevents warping and ensures optimal braking performance from the start. Your mechanic can tell you how, or just ask us in the comments. Number 8. Avoid riding your brakes. Don't drive with your left foot resting on the brake pedal. Even slight pressure can cause dragging, which creates immense heat and leads to premature wear and brake fade. Number 9. Downshift on downgrades. When driving down a long, steep hill, don't just ride your brakes the whole way. This is a surefire way to overheat them. Instead, downshift your automatic transmission into a lower gear, like 3 or 2, or manually downshift your manual. Let engine braking help control your speed and save your brakes. Number 10. Keep an eye on your fluid level. Pop your hood once a month. Find the brake fluid reservoir. It's usually a small plastic container near the back of the engine bay, and check the level. If it's low, that's a major red flag. It likely means your brake pads are very worn, the caliper pistons extend further, using more fluid, or you have a leak. Top it up only with the correct type of fluid and get it checked immediately. Number 11. Watch for pulling. If your car pulls sharply to one side when you brake, it could mean a stuck caliper, a collapsed brake hose on one side, or contaminated brake pads. This means one side is working and the other isn't. A dangerous imbalance. Number 12. Keep your wheels clean. A buildup of brake dust, dirt, and grime inside your wheels can trap heat and accelerate wear. A good spray down when you wash your car helps more than you think. Number 13. Understand your ABS. If you need to panic stop and your ABS, anti-lock braking system, activates, you'll feel a strong pulsation in the pedal. This is normal, don't pump the brakes. Just press and hold firmly and let the system do its job. It's designed to prevent lockup and help you steer. Number 14. Be mindful of your driving habits. Aggressive driving, tailgating, and last-minute braking put tremendous stress on your brake components. Smooth, anticipatory driving is not only safer, but it also makes your brakes last significantly longer. Finally, number 15. Know your car's limits. If you're planning on towing a heavy trailer or going on a track day, understand that your standard street brakes aren't designed for that extreme, sustained heat. You may need upgraded components like slotted rotors or performance pads. Know your car's limits and drive. So let's recap quickly. Your brakes can fail due to leaks, wear, overheating, and contamination, but you can avoid 99% of these issues by listening to and feeling your car, getting regular inspections, changing your brake fluid every 2 to 3 years. I can't stress this enough. Addressing issues immediately and driving smartly. Your brakes are the most important safety feature on your car. A little bit of knowledge and proactive maintenance is all it takes to keep them working perfectly for years to come. If this video helped you understand your car better and feel safer on the road, do us a massive favor. 1. Hit that like button right now. 2. Share this video with a friend or family member. It might just save them from a scary situation. 3. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more straight talk car advice, tips, and reviews. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a scary brake-related experience? What's the best brake maintenance tip you've ever received? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, drive safe, and I'll see you in the next video.